Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to share an article with you. This article is from the Daily Mail. The article is about synthetic hair. In the article, they are saying that synthetic hair is some carcinogens which are causing cancer in people using synthetic hair. And this article, it is mostly uh, emphasizing the dangers of chemicals found in synthetic hair. It is said that millions of women could be at risk of increased risk of cancer from popular hair products. Braided hairstyles are deeply rooted in the Black community, as we all know. And it is a popular choice of hairstyle, and salons nationwide are seen, giving women these synthetic hair products. However, getting hair braids can be expensive as well, as we all know, and some women choose to purchase synthetic hair products. These are the ones which are causing problems in women. So I hope we all know that synthetic hair products are mixed with chemicals like lead and benzene. So the article goes on to say a consumer report has carried out investigations in the United States determining cancer causing products were found in each of the 10 most popular synthetic braids, while 9 of the 10 contained dangerously high levels of lead. So imagine when you go to the salon, you buy synthetic hair, you are, in the danger of, applying lead into your blood system. Some of the carcinogen detected included benzene, which is linked to a higher risk of blood cancer. So, imagine they are saying these synthetic hair products have benzene, and benzene is known to be toxic. So we know we need to take care of what we put in our hairs. And there's also methylene chloride, which is linked to the liver and lung cancer in animals. So these are studies which have been done that, these synthetic products, they are dangerous to even the studies done on the animals. So the Daily Mail also reports that lead exposure, especially over long periods of time, causes significant health issues from brain and nervous system damage to reproductive problems. Oh, this is really something to pay attention to. Imagine you just have your braids done, you buy the synthetic fibers, and in the end, you end up having some reproductive, problems. And they also say that children who commonly wear synthetic braids are susceptible to impaired brain development and developmental issues. Oh, wow. This particular, point from the Daily Mail really left me astounded, because I've seen children in the community having some of them having this, synthetic braids done on their hair. So I think this is a good awareness from the Daily Mail, and so that we really consider what we give our children in terms of hairstyles. For babies, for braiders and the people wearing them, exposure is unavoidable. So it doesn't matter whether you're an adult or a child. According to this article, anyone who is using these synthetic fibers is prone to these carcinogens. So we must take great care. So chemicals can be absorbed through the people's skin on their heads. The hair can become brittle and break off, being consumed accidentally with food. So I was wondering because even myself over the years, I've been using these, synthetic fibers, and I think it is a good point to note that sometimes it might be the reason why some of us have brittle hair because we've been using these synthetic fibers. So I really applaud this article because it is giving us an awareness of, so that we take care of what we apply in our hair. And the article goes on to say, braiders and their customers may touch their hair, pick up a snack, or place their hands around their mouth. Small children, meanwhile, are also known to chew on the ends of their hair. It's not their hair, it's just this synthetic fiber which is loaded with these carcinogen agencies like lead and benzene. So you see children chewing the ends of their braids. Oh, this is really something to take note of. This is really something to be aware of. So it is upon us to choose what's best for our children because these are studies done, and they've been given to us by the Daily Mail. So the article extends to say that lead exposure, especially over long periods of time, causes significant health issues from brain and nervous system damage to reproductive problems. So, what can we do about this? It's just an awareness. So, it's our choice. And we choose what we want to have. If people feel they want to carry on having synthetic hair braids, they can carry on having them. But it is good that the scientists are coming up with these studies. So, it is also said here for braiders and the people wearing them, exposure is unavoidable. So if you are braiding someone's hair, if you are wearing the synthetic fibers, you are risk of having these carcinogens, penetrating your bloodstream. So it says that, the article says that chemicals can be absorbed through the person's skin on their heads. So this is a point to note. So what can we do about this? What can we do? It's upon us to have the right choice. Probably we might opt for 100% human hair, but according to the article, even some of the 100% human hair might have these chemicals, in them. So it's also equally not safe unless the hair is extremely or is 100% human without any chemicals. So synthetic hair extensions are extremely popular in it's like now all over the world, in US, in any other countries, and black women especially love to wear the synthetic hair braids and the extensions. So the extensions are sold at beauty stores all over the world. We've seen this business sprouting. And, synthetic hair is typical made from nylon, polyester, or acrylic, designed to mimic the look of and feel of the real hair. So these are made in the industry at low prices, at a low cost. So the hair is often treated with dyes and plastic coating that contain harmful chemicals such as formaldehyde, benzene, and phthalates, which interfere with the body's hormone system. And this interference can lead to reproductive issues, developmental abnormalities, and changes in metabolism. So maybe that's why, maybe according to what we've been given here, if the chemicals cause behavioral changes, so we need to be mindful whether we want to carry on having this synthetic hair on our children's heads, on our heads, or we just maintain the natural look. If you get used to the natural look, probably you will like it. Or if you can afford the 100% human hair, maybe that's the way forward. So despite its size, the market, according to this article, they are saying that the market of the sale of synthetic hair products is unregulated. So maybe, I don't know, what can we say about that? If it's unregulated, maybe there might be a solution to regulate the market so that at least the consumers are safe to have these hair products which are not really toxic. So, we need also to be mindful that heavy metals like arsenic, cadmium, lead, you know, were found in these hair products, in these extensions, and the samples showed a high percentage of these toxic materials. So it is upon us to decide what's best for us. Are we going to have it the healthier way? Or are we going just to say, oh, we don't care about that? Let's just continue giving our children synthetic braids, or let's just continue having ourselves, plating our heads with these synthetic fibers, which are not safe for us. So it is also said in this article, every product which was tested somewhere in America contained carcinogens. Three included benzene, which according to a doctor, one of the scientists, they said that there was benzene and lead, Also, most women with synthetic braids keep them for 4 to 6 months. That's a long time, meaning she could be exposed to benzene far surpassed what is deemed safe for laboratory workers. So imagine, the longer you make the child keep that synthetic hair, if it's toxic, it will be endangering your child's or yourself's, blood system. So what can we do? What can we do about this? I always repeat, it's all about choice. It's all about awareness. It's all about choosing what suits you. So the most important thing is we must give thanks to this news article because they have, tried to highlight what dangers can come to us when we choose to use these synthetic fibers. And notably, a child braiding hair product can be a risk factor to the child. Dangerous chemicals getting into hair extensions, through the preparation, like when the people are manufacturing the hair products, this can also endanger those preparing the hair extensions, the synthetic hair extensions. The plastic fibers used to make some synthetic extensions can absorb chemicals during the production, including, sometimes they use different dyes in the extensions. Some of the extensions are brown, some are black, some are curled. So it is chemicals and dyes used in the extensions. So this poses a risk. This can be a risk to the consumer. So I hope you've really enjoyed this article, which I thought of sharing with you today. And just to sum up this article, the news article says, um, when exposed to heat, such as when the styling is going on, and some people use heat to style the braids. So by using the heat, some toxic chemicals are released into the air. And while doing that last process, the hairstylist and the customer end up inhaling these toxic, substances. So the doctor who is involved in this, in this article, added that it shows that it is possible to create a safer product. Probably we should aim the manufacturers should aim to improve the product so so those who like to have the extensions can have safer products. So I hope you have really enjoyed this presentation, and I hope you are going to take note so that we create a safer, safer products. We have safer products for our children and for ourselves. So thanks everybody for watching and for listening to this article from the news page.